I have said this before in other videos, but I've got a lot of videos, so you can't possibly watch every one of them, maybe. I don't think manifesting is magic. I actually don't even really resonate with the term manifesting, but okay, like that's what people want to hear about. They want to know about how to manifest your life. So everything is a manifestation. Me standing in this house is a manifestation. Whether I did it consciously or not, it's a manifestation. Me deciding I want to go get a job and I get that job, I manifested that. Even though I wasn't scripting, doing techniques, doing affirmations, meditating, whatever it is, I manifested that. Me falling over and tripping and breaking my arm, that didn't happen, but if that happened, I manifested that. Okay, everything is a manifestation. So remove the word if it makes you feel uncomfortable. I am here to remind you that your thoughts are insanely powerful. Okay? I am not a guru. I am not a god. I don't know everything. I'm just sharing what has worked for me. And you should look at everyone you listen to in the same way. They're just sharing what works for them. And sometimes some people can say it really eloquently and it comes out better, so you understand it better or you resonate with them or whatever. But you have the power. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to do whatever it is you want to do. But you have to look at yourself and what thoughts you were thinking to manifest the shit show that you see currently, because it would be a shit show because I don't think if you're in not a shit show you'd be watching these videos. Anyway, you created that with your thoughts because of maybe your subconscious beliefs, because in childhood from 0 to 7 you form your subconscious beliefs. And if you're anything like me and majority of the world, you had parents who had no idea how to parent. They just popped out a baby and thought, that's it, that's all I have to do, let's house this thing. If it gets upset, I'll deal with it however I think I need to deal with it in the moment, not knowing that that is going to create their subconscious beliefs, which will then carry them into adulthood, which will then change the trajectory of their life and choose a career, a partner, a whatever based on those beliefs. Okay? Literally, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And I am so passionate about it because I didn't grow up with the tools. I had the parents that thought that's what you do. You get married, you have kids, you struggle, and then they move out, and then that's her family. And if I had a child, if I was raising children, I would not do that because of the amount of work I've had to put in to myself to become a version of myself that I like and that I want to be and that is successful. And I'm still working on it. And if I'd had that head start in childhood, and if we all had, it'd be different, I think. I 100% believe that it would be very different. And that is why the rich people seem to stay rich, because they inherently grew up with that mindset because their parents probably had that mindset. But some rich people become drug addicts, so then they have other issues that they have to work through as well. So anyway, I'm just saying, like, manifestation isn't this woo-woo thing. It's literally just your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality. And I wish I knew this sooner. I wish I knew this 20 years ago, 10 years ago even. I wish I knew this when I turned 30. I wish I understood this, but I didn't. So some of the things, the way my life has turned out is not really ideally what I would have wanted, but I'm changing it now and I'm working on it now and I'm sharing it. But I don't know everything. I'm not a god. I'm not a guru. I'm just sharing honestly what changes your life, because I've had to work so hard to change my life, to create it the way I want. And I used to be so anxious. I used to be in so much debt. I used to just have horrible relationships, friends, family, partners. They were just not fulfilling. And I wasn't a good person. I made terrible choices. I wasn't a nice person sometimes because I was so insecure. And then insecurity breeds poor choices and blaming and, being a victim and blaming everyone for your poor choices and thinking it's all their fault and this is why I feel this way. But I'm talking to you if you're ready to step out of that and take accountability, and it's not your fault, but you are the only one who has the power to change it now. It was not your fault. And yes, things could be different, but you have the power to change it. So I am speaking directly to people who want to take accountability, who don't want to stay a victim, who want to work on themselves and know that everything is within them, not outside, okay? This is what I've done. I've taken radical accountability. I've looked at where my shortcomings are. I've made amends. I've let go of the past, and I'm moving forward and taking full control of my thoughts. Do I slip up every now and then? Yes. Do I still have to work on this stuff on a daily basis? Yes. Do I have to do techniques all day, every day? No. That's not living. Okay? Because I know there are a lot of coaches or whatever, YouTubers or whatever out there, and they say things like, oh, you can get it in, manifest your ex back in one day or something. It's ridiculous. I don't subscribe to that. But I know the reason I came to manifesting is because I was always heartbroken and I wanted to take away that pain. I wanted to take away the pain of the heartbreak of this person leaving my world. I hated that feeling so much. I wanted it to go away so badly. And so I researched, I looked into all this and I tried everything. And every time the way the pain would go away was me focusing on myself, not them, and knowing that I will be okay no matter what happens and being okay with any outcome. Not desperately waiting for a year, 2 years or whatever to get your ex back. You've got to live life I'm not saying it's not possible, but you've got to live your life. You can't be manifesting the same thing for years and years and years and not living. Okay, I want a new car. Hasn't come yet. I've probably been manifesting that for years, but the pain of not having a relationship is strong. I know that feeling. And now I'm in a relationship and it's been really good, but it's had its trials. It's had its moments that I've had to work through as well. So I just needed to share that. I needed to tell you what's happening. I really want to build a community because I'm feeling like I want to be surrounded by people who are like me, not victims, not people that are complaining, not understanding, taking everything I say, dissecting it, and then saying, oh, you said this and you said this, and I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You don't believe it. You don't believe that your thoughts create your reality, so you want to prove me wrong. You want to prove me wrong and go, see, I can't create my reality. I'm going to stay in this shit and I'm going to stay like this forever and this is all bullshit. I have nothing to prove to you. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I want to be surrounded by people who go, okay, I like what she says. Does she know everything? No. But I'm going to take bits from her and maybe another person over here, maybe him, and oh, I like what he said, but I don't resonate with that anymore. I'm going to move on to this. Awesome. I will support you. I support you. I'm here to support you to have your back to say, I've been there. That's it. So I want to build a community with people who are like-minded, not victims, who are just always moving forward in life, and we can, build each other up and say, let's keep going. You got this, I see, your thoughts were this. That's why you've created that outcome. Don't worry about it. All good. Let's go. Let's move forward. That's what I need, that community for me. If that's something you're interested in, I'd like to know, because I'm going to create something like that at the end of January. That's my timeline. That's when I have the time. And I'd really like for us to support each other. But I don't know everything, guys, and no one does. You are the person who knows everything about you in your life, in your reality. You have to listen to yourself. You have to get to a point where you make the decisions for yourself. You don't need anyone else to do that. Yes, you can get inspiration and guidance and support and help from these videos, from other people, from other coaches, from whatever. But this desperation of like, tell me it's real, tell me every XYZ, and tell me the timeline, and I need to know it. That is not good. That is not how to live life. And that's not what I want to teach, not what I want to encourage, not what I'm about at all. I've never been like that. Even when I wanted my ex back, and even when I was spiraling, I knew that what I wanted was me. I wanted to be the most confident, happy, healthy person. And it didn't matter whether they were in my life or not. Yes, I was sad. Yes, I was heartbroken. Yes, I wanted them to turn around and say, I love you. Can we work this out? Yes, I wanted all that. But more than that, I wanted me. I wanted me to feel good. I wanted to feel good in my body and to know I was worthy no matter what. Okay? So stop with the obsession, and this is your sign. You've got to start focusing on yourself so that you can give back and be of service and be a good human within the world. That's what I want for people. That's what I want for everyone. I hope that helped and resonated. Please let me know in the comments or send me an email or something. And subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.